Hello guys, welcome to Everything Metallurgy and welcome to day 60 of 100 days 100 concepts. Today in this video, I'm going to explain about extraction of titanium. So whenever you are actually talking about extractions, the first and important thing that you have to know is what is the ore of it. So for titanium, the ore which is used for extraction of titanium is rutile, which is TiO2, and also ilmenite, okay, which is also TiO2, but it has some significant amount of FeO in it. Whereas in rutile, you see very less iron content. Okay, so that's why ilmenite is easy to easy to be found, whereas rutile is somewhat rare. Okay, so now let's see what are the different methods or what are the steps of treating this ilmenite, which is my main ore, which I am using for extracting titanium metal from it. Okay, so the first step involved in it is smelting. Okay, smelting of the ore with carbon. Okay, that means you can say this is a carbothermic reduction where you are using carbon as your reducing agent. Okay, so you have TiO2 dot FeO and it is reacted with carbon at a temperature, okay, at some elevated temperature, so that iron will be reduced. That means iron will be converted into hot metal. Okay, it will be in liquid state, plus definitely you will be having some slag, and majority of slag is my TiO2. Okay, of course you have CO gas which is going out as a top gas. So now these two are the output of the first step. So now the hot metal which we have is okay, fine, you have been recovered all the iron, but there may be some FeO content also present in slag. So this slag is not pure TiO2. So you have to further refine it such that you are improving the percentage of TiO2 present in it. That means you want a high grade TiO2 to be generated. For that, you go to the second step of leaching. Okay, so the first step is a pyrometallurgical process where we are using smelting. Now we are using a hydrometallurgical process, okay, which is leaching. Now what is leaching here? Leaching is nothing but washing this slag with some reagent, and here leaching is done with the help of acid. So the first step of pyrometallurgical process is smelting, and now the second step is a hydrometallurgical process, which is leaching, and leaching is done with acid. Okay, leaching of your whatever slag particles you have, it is leached with acid, usually dilute HCl. Okay, so what happens here? What is the principle of it? So here leaching usually results in selective dissolution or preferential dissolution. That means you have TiO2, you have iron content also. So iron has good amount of solubility. That means iron can be easily dissolved in my acid. So the iron content is washed away by dissolving in HCl, and this leaves by a residue. Okay, and this residue is a high grade TiO2. Okay, so as the iron content is reduced, what I'm left with is high grade TiO2. Now the third step is halogenization or chlorination. Okay, usually halogenization or chlorination is what you can do. Okay, so chlorination is what we have high grade TiO2. It is actually allowed to react with chlorine at an elevated temperature, again at about 850 degrees Celsius, in presence of carbon. Okay, so that some reductions may be taking place, and it gives me TiCl4 plus oxygen. Okay, so I get my vapors over here, TiCl4 vapors, and this TiCl4 vapors are important for me because in commercial processes, in economic processes, this can be reduced with other metals. Okay, or you can say metallothermic reduction of this TiCl4 can be done. Okay, so we have two important processes. One is called as Kroll's process. Okay, so in Kroll's process, my TiCl4 is reduced with the help of magnesium to form titanium solid plus MgCl2. Similarly, I have another process called Hunter's process. Okay, so Hunter process is reaction of TiCl4 with sodium. Okay, so only difference is the temperature. Here in Kroll's you have 800 degrees, whereas here you have 1000 degrees Celsius that is required, and it gives me again Ti plus 4 NaCl. Okay, so these are simple displacement reactions. Chlorine is just separated out from my TiCl4 and going to the other metal, which is the reducing agent. Okay, so this is a brief outlook of how extraction of titanium can be done. The first step is smelting with carbon so that it can remove iron to give some iron hot metal. The second step is leaching, where you are leaching the ilmenite or the slag with dilute HCl so that iron is getting dissolved into this slag, into this acid, and the residue, whatever you are left with after leaching, will be there of very good high grade. That means the residue is high grade TiO2. Okay, and this high grade TiO2 is further chlorinated to form TiCl4 vapors, and this TiCl4 is one of the major source which is used for commercial extraction using metallothermic reductions. And you have namely Kroll's process and Hunter's process, where you are using magnesium as a reagent or reducing agent in Kroll's process, whereas in Hunter's process you use sodium, so that you get titanium metal, pure titanium metal can be extracted. So this is the overview of extraction of titanium. So I hope you understood. If you like it, please hit the like button and also share it with all GATE Metallurgy aspirants. And do check out our website everythingmetallurgy.com in order to enroll under us for GATE 2021 crash course or GATE 2022 full course. And also we are actually trying to bring in details of live classes which we are launching soon for GATE 2022. So stay tuned for the announcements. So that's it from my side, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.